One, let's go.
And the current has released its latest batch of macro and micro pollutants. These are going to cover the ocean floor, and as the teams attempt to either grab, push, shove, fling, or shoot any of these pollutants onto the processing barge or the reduction hubs in the corner.
So those three levels of the processing barge, again, you got the low, middle, and high zones. Each one of those indicates a different level of processing that can occur with these pollutants, the top of which is the most coveted. That would be the reuse level. Each pollutant that ends up landing in that top part of the barge is worth 6 points. So you see a couple of those, in fact, 3 for the Blue Alliance hopping in right off the bat. You're actually seeing some of those micropollutants fly across the screen, and that's because some of these robots are capable of actually hurling them to the top. You see it for the Red Alliance as well right now. So there's a rebuttal back and forth with both of these alliances and collection crews.
Each of these robots have a different set of specifications, so it's really important for the teams to get together before each match and strategize and determine which robot can play which role.
And in the top right corner, you just saw another robot, again, as Miriam was alluding to, with different capabilities, trying to usher and corral any of those larger macro pollutants into that blue processing hub. Every single pollutant that lands into those corners, one for the red, one for the blue, is worth 1 point each respectively as well.
All these robots are coming from the same kit of parts. So what you're seeing is that all these different designs are coming from different influences, different backgrounds. The ideas that they're getting are from things that are all around them.
1 minute left remaining so far. Both of these teams have jumped out to pretty good scores so far. The red team developing a decent and healthy lead, but again, it's anybody's game. You're seeing that robot once again trying to get those projectiles and micropollutants to the top. Unsuccessful on the first couple attempts. That's the trial and error process that is science. We'll see if they can accrue any more of those much needed points. You're seeing it as I speak, but the Blue Alliance as well. They're doing a phenomenal job having a rebuttal of their own. Like I said, a back and forth match.
All right, we are getting down to the last 30 seconds of this match. This will be called endgame. As you see, the Blue Alliance is trying to do an elevation. Swiftly, these robots are making their way across the field, trying to get any of these parking bonuses. Any extra points will do. As you see, these scores are ranking up within these last few seconds.
And it seems that all of the robots have made it onto the ramp, and it's wheels up.
Again, as we had suggested yesterday, Sarah was doing a great job explaining to us, and for those of you at home who don't know about these types of competitions, even though a robot may very well be moving in that hanging process after the buzzer, so long as that first button has been pressed before that buzzer expires, technically is still considered a buzzer beater move, and those points are still awarded.
Yes, so pretty much what I was explaining yesterday is that it's somewhat of a reflex, where if it's pre-programmed, as soon as the robot is latched on to that center barge, it's able to finish its movements. So we're going to see as the scores come in how it's going to play out for them. All right, the Red Alliance will take the win.